Hey everybody, this is Rocky from the Marmy Rock Show, and we're getting ready to go on Shiprock for I think it's the 8th time. Been on a bunch of rock cruises before, and a lot of you are wondering about seasickness. As somebody who is probably the most prone person to seasickness you will ever meet, I thought I'd give you some tips that get me through the cruises. I don't endorse any of the products here I'm going to show you. They're just ones that have worked for me, so we don't have any kind of affiliation with them. And just thought I'd share some of the advice I have that has kind of gotten me through all the cruises that we've been on as a person who gets sick in cars, on planes, rides, you name it, seasick guy. But I've gotten through all of them. So first tip, ginger, ginger, ginger. I'm not talking about people with red hair. Ginger pills. These you can get at any kind of a vitamin supply place, or you can get them on mail order. I pop these things throughout the day, man. Just they're like little capsules of ground up ginger. Ginger is a well-known product that will settle your stomach. Other ginger related products, ginger ale. Drink a lot of ginger ale if you're not feeling well on the boat. It will help you out. Most of the bars have ginger ale there, and you can bring a 12-pack onto most cruise lines as well. The other ginger product that I like to use on the boat, and I discovered this one 2 years ago, is this ginger gum. You can get this ginger gum online. You can get it in the CVS or drugstore down where the stomach products are typically. So ginger gum, man, chew this. And actually the chewing of the gum, I know it sounds weird, a lot of it's psychological, takes your mind off of the seasickness as well. So chewing this ginger gum is a real good thing too. The wristband products. Now, these things, I swear by them. These are the little wristbands you see people wearing on the boat, and they just simply go onto your arm like this. And you get a black one, kind of looks sort of rock and rollish, and sits like that, and you just wear it around, puts pressure on a nerve right here. I swear by these things, they really work. For a couple years I thought, that's just a little thing in your head, it may not really work, but then I took them off and I didn't feel so good. So these wristbands you can buy just where you get the other products, like motion sickness products, in your local drugstore. Again, you can order them online. Now, I got a new product this year. I have not tried this product yet, so we're going to see if this works, but a lot of people swear by this online. This is a wristband that shocks that very same nerve that I was showing you the other wristband for. So it looks like a little watch, and you put it on your wrist, and I'm not going to demonstrate the whole thing, but you press a little button, turn it on, and it emits little shocks to your wrist. There are people online that swear by these things. So this is called the Ematerm, I believe you would pronounce it, and bought this one. They're about $100 though. They're not cheap. But I'm going to try this one out this year. I'll get back to you and let you know how it works out for me. So a word about medications here. I used to use Bonine on the boat, but a word of warning, Bonine will make you tired. And if you drink any alcohol on it, mix it with it, it will make you double tired. Dramamine, same way. The Dramamine, now this is the less drowsy formula Dramamine that I've purchased, individual packs. They're handy to take, put in your pocket. But I use them as a last resort. Last few times on the boat, I haven't touched Dramamine just because of the drowsiness factor. You're already not getting much sleep on the cruises, and last thing you want is to be drowsy the whole day long. Last product, though, I want to show you has been another right up there with the wristbands. This little guy here, it's a little bottle called Motion Ease, and you put a dab of this behind your ear. This is not the prescription stuff. I'll tell you about that in a second. This is an over-the-counter Motion Ease. I swear by this one too. This stuff works really, really well. Don't know why it works, don't know how it works, but it works really well for me. I got a couple of bottles of this I'm bringing with me. One little bottle, though, will get you through the whole. You only put a little dab behind each ear, and really does the trick for you. Now, one caution about the, if you get a prescription patch, I did that on my first cruise. Get a patch that goes behind your ear. Do not do what I just did. Don't touch the patch, because you may go like this. And my pupils dilated, and for about 2 days on our first cruise, I was having a really difficult time seeing because I touched that patch, and then I went like that, touched my eye. So word of caution, if you get that prescription patch, read about them carefully. Wash your hands after you're using them. Some people swear by those patches. You'll see a lot of people wearing them on the boat. So those are some of the products. Last little couple tips here about while you're on the ship. Number one, fresh air is your friend. If you are at one of the club shows inside, or if you're at a theater watching a show inside and you get to not feeling well, get up, go out on the deck for a while, take a little walk, get some fresh air. Fresh air and seeing the horizon does a whole lot for making you not feel seasick. And anybody that hangs around me knows sometimes I'll be in the theater and I'll just disappear for a few minutes, go out, take a little walk on the deck. The fresh air in your face, too. There's some research I read out there that air blowing in your face actually is good for seasickness. And that seems to make sense to me because it's always helped me when I've gone outside if I'm not feeling so well. So get out, watch shows on the deck stage if you're not feeling good inside. That's a good place to see a show. And take a walk out in the fresh air. And one I have not tried yet that I've read about, there are some articles that suggest if you have a small fan that you can blow in your face at night when you're in your cabin, that can alleviate some of that nighttime sloshing around feeling while you're there in your cabin on the boat. So those are some of my tips of how I keep from being seasick on the boat. I've never let it stop me from going. If you're first time cruiser, you're nervous, you'll get through it. Take some of the advice I gave you. Enjoy the once-in-a-lifetime experience for many people of being on a rock cruise, and just enjoy it, and the seasick will take care of itself.